Hi everyone, my name is Camille and I am the founder of the Float Spa. This week's Wellness Wednesday is something that I'm seeing everywhere at the moment, and it's the dreaded colds. So there must be someone in your office right now that's snotting and coughing everywhere. So I wanted today to share some tips of things that you can do as we're approaching the colder season. So autumn is very much here. Halloween is out the way, fireworks night is done, and we're now in this kind of transitional stage as we get into the much colder winter or the colder period. So we're at the stage is, how thick is our coat? Are we wearing scarves? Are we wearing hats? And we're not really there yet. The weather, some days it's hotter, some days it's cooler, and it's all a little bit confused. So it's almost a little bit like your bodies, and inside it's like your immune system is now starting and needing to build up, ready for the onset of the cold virus that's coming through. So here are my tips. So tip one, if you can maintain a healthy lifestyle and a good fitness regime, that will naturally give your immune system a little bit of a boost. So it's got a bit more strength to fend off any of the cold viruses that present to you. Tip two is, what we tend to see is when someone gets a cold or another person around them, a family member, a child, that's when we start to go, oh, I need to start concentrating on my own. So we dose up on vitamin C and echinacea, but if we could try to do that almost before we get a cold, that's when it works a little bit better. So my third advice, something that complements the other two, is something is a treatment called heat treatment. So I'm sat today in the infrared sauna at the Float Spa because we know that heat is a powerful tool to get rid of bacteria and infection. It's why our body goes into fever, to fend off infection. So what you can do is have an infrared sauna or a heat treatment and apply heat to your body, because it boosts your immune system. It gives your body a bit more of a defense mechanism to fend off any of the viruses the cold viruses as we move into the winter season. So this is what our infrared sauna looks like at the spa. It's different to normal saunas. Normal saunas, you have the coals and the hot water, and it's not an adjustable temperature. With this one, we have infra panels. There's 4 of them in this cabin. Actually, this cabin is designed for one person, and it just brings your body up to a set temperature that you completely control. So traditional saunas, it can be anywhere up to 90 degrees. This one is set to a maximum of 75, and you can go in there from 35, and it's just what's comfortable for you. So these are my tips. Dose up on echinacea and vitamin C before you get a cold. Maintain a good balanced diet and exercise regime. And the third thing is add heat, so using something like an infrared sauna. So that's Camille from the Float Spa. Live life well.